All right. So I uh I read your message, Brandon, before I went to the bathroom to give me some time to think about it. Um I mean, if I'm being honest, you, Hunter, and Bryant don't have that different body types. I mean, Bryant's bigger than you and Hunter, but I mean, he's not big by any means. Um so in that case, I mean, I fall in the Bryant end of the spectrum. Like Wade's a little too big for me. Um,
You'll find the Helix Stone in Olivia's private archival lab deep within this facility.
Bryant and I have
Few have
pretty
ever seen the
similar body
stone.
types,
But if
and
you
I don't think I'm
came
too
to
big.
us for a reason, you might be able to see something in it we haven't.
It makes me feel a little weird because you guys, you know, Samuel. Um, it takes me back to that night we all hung out and you and Hunter and Wade kissed. You know, that's that sure was a night.
It is not a mistake that he has come into our possession. The demons prophesied his return. If he awakes, it could jeopardize the entire mission. For he is the only one who can
Body
stand
positivity has
against them.
been it's a weird thing for me because
Attention to all Lazarus
I
personnel. There will be an open forum to resolve any questions or concerns on the initiative to
I
weaponize
am
demons.
Jesus. I am body positive. Um, but I am less body positive right now than I was 3 months ago. However, I am much more body positive than I was in high school. In high school, I hated my body. I mean, I think that's pretty normal for most high schoolers, but I mean, I was like 250 pounds and had the fucking long afro, all that stuff. I'm pretty happy with how I look right now. I mean, the shirt I'm wearing right now is not super flattering on me. Like, you could see my nipples in this shirt. And you can see my boobies. But some women like that. So I'd rather have a shirt that's too tight than, you know, too big. I don't like optimized payload. I don't like shirts that are too big. They make me feel it oddly enough makes me feel even fatter than if I were to wear a shirt that was too tight. Um just because like it feels like I'm trying to hide something because that's how it felt when I was in high school, you know, wearing like these like oversized hoodies and shit like that, you know, extra large shirts. um what is that sound? I enjoy tight clothing. I mean, I'm like 190 pounds still wearing medium-sized shirts. So it just feels nice. It's kind of strange that you can wear clothing that you would think would make you feel more self-conscious if you're not like super happy with your body. But just the fact that you can wear clothes that fit you well as opposed to, you know, wearing like these very large shirts um, that make it look like you're trying to hide something. They, the clothes that fit you, it sounds obvious, but the clothes that fit you are always going to look better than the very large clothing. I think that's the problem with a lot of, people's body image is like they spend so much effort, hiding their body and not embracing it that they end up looking worse as a result. I mean, not to judge them or anything, because I've been there. But you just have to be confident in your own skin. Because I mean, just because you're bigger or fat or whatever doesn't mean you can't look good. Plus, the whole body dysmorphia thing is very real. I've experienced it firsthand because for a long time I was like 160 or 165 and I still felt like I was 250 pounds. It's kind of nuts how that works. You just like see yourself as a very fat person, even though you're not. Like 160 for my height is like verging on too skinny, especially if you're not like working out. And I was 160 feeling like I was, 90 pounds ago. So what happens when you're drinking? You spit the truth. This is what you get when you come to my stream. You get the truth. Do I have an auto map already? No, I don't. Turn to the right. There's a token in somewhere around here. Up there, probably.
The Revenant program, helping UAC members become all that they can be. Volunteers are currently
You need someone to drink with sometime this week? I mean, are we supposed to hang out tomorrow at some point? Supposed to go to B-dubs?
I did hope she could rise above their influence. I was wrong. She proved to be weaker than I thought she'd be.
The fun, yeah, the funds. I definitely don't have the funds for that. I wasn't even thinking about that. Just get Brian to pay for us. We're broke fellas. Where's the auto map? Over here. I mean, we could probably hang out tomorrow. I'm trying to think of what... Kat's gonna leave, like, pretty early in the morning. She's got like a farmer's market thing to go to. And I open at the liquor store. So I'll be off work by 4. A tea house? What tea house? Because there's one in Greenville that Kat and I have been wanting to go to, actually. But I don't think we have the funds for that either. I don't have the funds for anything. Like, I have like $40. That's it. I get paid on Monday, but it's not going to be very much. And then I get paid on Tuesday as well, but it's also not going to be very much. And then whenever I start doing DoorDash. Blue Land, yeah, that's the one. I mean, if you and I end up going, Kat's probably going to come too. But yeah, we've been trying to, or we've been wanting to go there. It's like a sit down place though. It's somewhere you don't want to just, order and then leave. You want to sit down and hang out. It's like it's got a cool environment to it. So, have I missed anything? I missed a health thing, but whatever. There's a thing up here. I've never been to anything like that. But Kat and I have been drinking a lot of tea recently. I mean, I had started drinking a lot of tea when I started having, or when I got sick, like, I went in there. When I started having the membership? A membership to a tea house? I'm not gonna call. We'll ask when we go in. I have no interest in making a phone call. I made enough phone calls recently. How the fuck do I get in here? I gotta go under somehow? We'll just get Athena to call for us. She likes, she interacts with people. There's a secret, and it's in there. See, I knew she would do it. She's a team player. Phone anxiety is a very real thing, and it's very strange. Because I can talk to people in person like it's nothing. Like, I mean, approaching people, that's one thing. I'm not so good at approaching people. But, I mean, if I need to make small talk, or like working at the liquor store, people talk to me all the time. That's easy. But being on the phone is so much different. It's and what it is it's just because there's that you can have a silence in person without it being weird. But on the phone, that silence can't exist. If you're not talking while you're on the phone, it's just weird. And it creates this pressure that you have to be talking or you have to think of something that you need to say. And it's not cool. That's why I don't like talking on the phone. I could do it, especially when it's something that I need to do, like calling the BMV the other day. I had to do that, or my insurance company or something. But when you're calling someone like as a casual conversation thing, no way. I can call Kat and I can call my mom, and that's about it. Shit. Now if I get a few brewskis in me, I can call anybody anytime. You know, I could talk to the Pope and try to convince him that Jesus never existed, you know. But it's a whole other story when I'm not drinking. Get out of here, shield guy. I probably shouldn't be backed up into a corner. Get out of my way, fat. Oh, shit. Jesus. Athena, you're not fat. What happened to body positivity? Why am I using this gun? Well, the thing is with body positivity, I think it's not always, but I think a lot of time it's a case of fake it till you make it. Like, I mean, I think it's good to recognize that, you know, not everyone is going to be attracted to your body type, but I think it's also good to recognize that it doesn't matter. In that, you know, being confident in yourself is something that everybody can do, even if they don't feel it 100% of the time.
Demonic presence eliminated.
That's like one thing I really learned from losing a lot of weight, but still having those issues with, being confident in my body, is that even when you're not feeling confident in your body, you just gotta kind of think that, like, you still look good, even if you don't feel like you look good. That's what body positivity is about, is not always feeling good. It's about recognizing that your negative feelings about how you look are not true, or at least not as valid as you feel that they are. Because I even like earlier today while I was working at the liquor store, I was like, man, this shirt doesn't fit me as well as it used to. So now I look like I'm wearing a shirt that's too small, and like I said, people can see my nipples. That's weird, right? But then I thought about it and I was like, well, not really. And then I got hit on today while I was feeling this way. I'm like, well, if that's not proof that, you can be positive in yourself without, necessarily feeling 100% confident at all times, then I don't know what is. Whew.
Demonic presence eliminated. Lockdown disengaged.
Just trying to be, trying to be wise. I get that way when I drink. I'm like, man, I'm so wise. I'm not really that wise. I'm 25. Can't be that wise at 25. Burb. I missed quite a few things, actually. I'm gonna go back. Really? Fuck you, door. Why is it necessary for this game to, lock me out of, backtracking in the game? Just let me explore the whole fucking level.
Kadun Masamednan, Kryos Enigma, and Mat Dilak, Creon High, Olen Divinu.
Excuse me? What the fuck did you just say to me? Man, I shouldn't drink while I'm playing this game. I'm not making any kind of progress at all. down there. There's still a whole bunch of stuff over here I never got. Very strange audio? I need context. I need to know what you were listening to.
You should not have allowed his location to be discovered. You have failed us.
It was not me. It was Samuel. He led them to his tomb.
Switch to the hardest mode.
Please.
Can't miss stuff with that, so
We
it's a
can
perfect time
overcome
for
this.
it.
The
What do you
promise.
mean?
The gate will be opened as planned.
A dub of a comic. Yeah, I mean, I've never wanted context more in my life, actually, so.
Manual security activated. All terminals now accessible.
It's on Twitter. Yes, go on. Not safe for work comics are my favorite kinds.